All right, guys. So welcome to this live session here with your host, Brady FX. So as we do every weekdays, we look at the Forex, indices, and metal markets. Hope you had a great morning here. We were on our live session here this morning in regards to the London session. Had a good London session, and especially looking at German 40. So we'll see exactly where it's at right now. But first, we will, as always, look look at the Forex factory site to make sure that it's working perfect. All right. So as we saw here this morning, not a lot of news. The only thing that we have here is German Powell testifying here at around 10. So other than that, no other news. We do have the crude oil inventory that'll be out here around 10:30. But other than that, pretty chill day. So that's perfect. So we're just gonna go on our chart right away and see exactly what happened here since this. So we'll do that. We'll go on our trading view and see exactly what's up. All right. All right. So here I should be seeing my screen right now. So that's perfect. Okay, great. So we're gonna analyze the trade this morning here. Not the trade, but the actual setup that we're looking at in regards to German, and then we're gonna do a recap of what happens in London overall with the other markets here. Right, so at the time of the um, the market open, what we had here was a creation of a swing, a higher low. So price went up here and went toward that retracement here, and we were looking at go back here, boom, boom. So we saw that candle here, this one. That's that's candle here after that doji on the downside. So that was confirming a swing high, a high low, and I was expecting to have the price going lower. Originally, I was going to see exactly the price going around that 61.8 off of that previous retracement, go up, retest again, and go down, or go straight down. So it went straight down since the call that we had this morning here. So basically, it went towards a previous support here on the 30-minute higher time frame. We're looking at the 15-minute chart. So this is a 30-minute higher time frame support, and it went straight there. All right, so that was a really a great setup. All right, perfect. Great. Yeah, so Leon says, Leon was on the live here, London. He says, profitable London session. So that's perfect. So let me know exactly which setup that you took in regards to the market. So basically, that's what we had here as a setup. So that was awesome. So I was looking to go short, and it went straight down right away. So, so there were multiple possibilities here to have a retracement, but it went straight down. So that's perfect on that. Let's look at US30. So US30 here starting to go down here. Perfect. We have NASDAQ still going a little bit higher again. So thought they were going to go down, but it went up a bit more. S&P 500 still too. So we'll see exactly if this New York session it will start to go down. Same thing for the Russell 2000. We have Euro 50. Euro 50 already gave you a sell. So that's what we're expecting to go short on Euro 50. So that setup came in after our live around at 5 o'clock. Give you a sell and went to TP3. Got Japan to 25. Japan to 25 was still bullish here since Thursday, I think. No, Monday. Since Monday, it was going up. They're going up here. We have Hong Kong 50, still bullish. So waiting for that sell setup here. So all of the indices here, I'm expecting to go short eventually. We've been going up for a while, so that's why I'm waiting for a sell. We did have a sell set up here on UK 50. That's what we were looking for at London, and they gave you a sell here right about 6 o'clock this morning, so 3 hours ago. Almost is at TP3. Now we have gold. Gold is so it went to TP2 and then started to reverse. Like I said, I was expecting to have gold going higher, but it may go lower because it may do a W shape because we have a big red gap at the top here. So it may start to go lower, doing a higher low. And when we do a higher low, we should be pushing it upside afterward. After that, if you did do a quick scalp, you would be in profit here. And as you saw here, when I put my example on the left side, I told you to make do this or do this. All right. So it did the first part of the last leg of the W here. So now we're waiting for a swing to be created here, to doing a higher low, and have a continuation here on the upside. DXY starting to move in the upside because most of the Dixie pairs were consolidating here. And we're waiting here for Dixie to go higher. It seems to be breaking out right now. So we should be going down here on Euro USD and GU. So are being created here. We do have a right at the bottom here, so we should be getting the sell. And we did have a sell here on USD. Currently almost at TP3. So that's perfect. Let's look at GU. GU should have a sell here. Not yet, okay. But it's trading good to the downside. USD CAD. Trading up right now. Okay, USD Swiss. We have a bullish momentum here on the Dixie, like I said. So waiting for a buy here on USD Swiss. USD JPY could get a buy here, or it's already went to PP3 and above. Put that here. So we had the USD should have a sell setup here eventually. We're in a buy here. That's perfect. Go JPY. JPY. So there's a sell setup here. It's a buy setup on Euro JPY. So that was way down there. Oh, so it's no, it's odd cat. Sorry about that, guys. So odd cat is still bullish. We're looking for a sell. So odd USD JPY was a buy. So that was at London. So it went to TPE, I think 5 or 6. So still going strong. So if you have taken that trade, that's perfect. Then we have platinum. Platinum should be going lower here. It was consolidating a little bit, but we should be going down on platinum. We're bullish here at that point. So we had a sell and then a buy. Now we're waiting for a sell. So that's perfect. And we have oil here, still in consolidation after that big move down. After President Trump tweeted or did a post on Truth Social that he wanted to have the oil price to go lower, and it went down for more than $10. So that's a lot. Perfect. Perfect. So let's see exactly what we have here. Yeah. So what is yeah. So you took that trade, Leon, 5%. So you only take one trade, focus on Euro JPY, and you won. What about that? Eh? So it was in your session. It was a pair that you love to trade, right? That's why I say focus on one pair that you love to trade, and then make sure that you're trading within that session. So you have yen, you have the Australian, not the Asian session, and the London session that you could trade euro yen. So that's another check mark. And then you wait for an entry based off of the indicator you're using, and you're using EMXAI. That's the one that you love to use. So you took that trade, and you won that trade. So congrats, congrats, congrats. So let's go back on that Euro JPY setup. So this is the setup that Leon took on the upside. I was waiting for a bullish movement here on Euro JPY. So that's exactly what we had. And that trade here came in. Just gonna make sure that we are zoomed in so y'all can see. Perfect. So that trade here came in right at the start of our session. So that was basically at 10:15. We had an alert here for EUR/JPY buy. That's exactly what we're waiting for. We out of our previous consolidation here. We broke out in the upside, and basically we saw that price broke out of those previous resistance zones and support zones. Most likely, price was going up, and you just have to put a fib from that swing high to that swing low to see exactly a retracement. And I think I broke down that setup here on our live, if I remember, this morning. And I told you that I'm expecting to have the price go to the 50 or 61.8 retracement, and that's exactly what happened here. So at the 61.8, we went a little bit higher and then started to consolidate off of that. So you should be out of that trade right now, well in profit. So that's perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So John, let me know if that's exactly what you took as a trade. I'm pretty sure that's what you're telling me. And how did you analyze this trade here? So still waiting for the top of the hour here to start. So we still have top of the time to have the New York session start. So we have still less than 12 minutes left before market open. So that's perfect. Perfect. So place the order and you're profitable. So that's perfect on that. So just follow the plan that we set up here, and you should be good. All right. You need to be in trading. You need to be intentional with what you're trading. So when everything lines up, you just don't hesitate. Just take the trade and see how it goes. Make sure you use proper risk management, and you should be good to go. Great. So let's look at the Nasdaq. So as we do, we're going to be looking at Nasdaq here for a trade. Great, 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 great. So keep it up. Yeah, exactly. So that's the best way. Is the best way. Exactly. So, and also make sure that you, when you do the screenshot, you put the screenshot of everything that happened before that trade, not only that specific trade. So everything before that trade. Meaning, let me go back on GPY because this is here. So make sure that you take that full pattern here from here to here, right? Everything that happened here. So that breakdown in the downside, the consolidation, and then the push up. So the push up was your trade, your entry. What happened here is that you saw the swing basically from here to here. So make sure to take the screenshot from that high here and that low that give you the fib retracement and your fib placement that gave you more confidence to take a trade in the upside because we were waiting for a buy based off of the cycle of those signals, right? We had a sell, so the next signal is a buy. You cannot have double sells. It has to be a buy after that. So everything was aligned, and you were within your session. It was right at London Open, a little bit early than London Open, but London did push up the price here at 3 o'clock the upside, pretty sure. So if we zoom in, so at 3 o'clock, we were in a range. We had a manipulation in the downside. So when you see a manipulation in the downside like this, most likely it's gonna start to reverse in the upside, and that's exactly what happened. So big push in the upside, and then started to consolidate after that. So nice job, nice job. I'm pretty sure that you're happy with that trade. So keep it up. All right, so we have less than 6 minutes before market opens. So if you have any questions, guys, make sure to put them in the chat. Always doing those lives here, New York session from 9 a.m. until maybe 10, and we'll always do those live here each every weekdays. So that's awesome here. All right. So let's see. Just looking at the what's happening here with okay, perfect. All right, so overall, should be looking for shorts here on if we go back on the Nasdaq. So that's what we're waiting for. So let's analyze that Nasdaq price action to see exactly what. So price is still pushing here right now. So like I said, I'm still bearish here on Nasdaq. So we're just waiting to have a confirm in the downside. And at that point, we're going to be using that last push up before the last bearish candle before that push up. And as you can see, we do have this zone here. So I'll put horizontal line. So that'll be considered as a order block. I'll put it from wick to wick, more or less. And especially you have an actual resistance line that was switched to support because the price broke up in the upside, retested again, and retested like 3 times before that push up. So most likely this is what resist support, right? That resistance is now support. Perfect. So this is basically a zone to look for, right? Now we're waiting for the actual price to confirm a swing. So we currently have a swing formation right now. So we still have 2 minutes left before that the market opens. So if it confirmed as a swing, what we have to do, we have to put a fib from the swing low to that swing high to see exactly a retracement of that setup. So we have 50%, 61.8 right there in the downside. So we'll see exactly how it's going to go. So I'm expecting to go short here on NASDAQ. So this is purely price action, guys. So no signals at all. So that's basically the way that I look and analyze and pinpoint price action based off of candlesticks patterns here specifically. Okay, so that's the only time that I'm gonna be focusing on candlestick pattern is when I put a fib and I look at the market before the market open. All right. So we have 9:30 right now. So we'll see exactly how the price will go. So we should have a push up before going down. So it already went towards the previous liquidity zones here at the top. So we'll see exactly if it's going to continue going up a little bit more before going down. But like I said, I'm expecting to go short here overall. But they may still push up, but we'll see. All right. With with the war in Iran and Israel, market has been a little bit iffy, but 9 times out of 10 it should follow the actual cycle of price action. Because all of those patterns here that we had before are being rejected and continuing in the upside or the downside. So So remember, we're still in the first minute of market open. So you're gonna have manipulation that will be done here for sure. Yeah, exactly. So if you have a sell set up here, if you're using a white call, uh, it's better to take that out here if you have a bearish movement. You may have the bearish movement taking confirm later on, but I'm more comfortable of taking a sell if you have a confirmation of a bias going bearish here overall. So same thing for EMXAI. So we said 1 hour higher time frame sell setup. Yeah, exactly. So you should be expecting bearish movement here on those two. So when you have a push like that, guys, like I said, they're taking liquidity at the upside. So we had a lot of orders in the upside. So should be starting to exhaust itself and start to go down. But we are only 3 minutes past the start of New York session. New York open. Well, no problem at all. Remember, we did put our fib here on NASDAQ here before market open, so we're expecting to have that swing high to be confirmed. Right now, we're pushing above that swing, so we'll see exactly if this candle here will close bullish or bearish. It's still ongoing right now, but like I said, I'm expecting to have the price going lower here to close out this week. So this is the last week of the month, even though we have a couple of days next week. So let's see. Yeah, we have last day of the month here is Monday. Then we start a new month on Tuesday. So we have NFT on next Friday. So next week should be interesting here and trading specifically. All right. So first 6 minutes past the start of New York Open. Candle is still bullish here right now. Still bullish here right now. So they a little bit higher again. That's crazy. Okay, let's look at the S&P 500. Yeah, they may start to go down here. US30 is already trading in the downside, so most likely Nasdaq and S&P 500 should be trading in the downside too. And so market is still pushing here. That candle is going higher right now. All right, so market. So we still have 4 minutes, less than 5 minutes before the next candle. So we may have a pullback, a big pullback here after that move. It's exactly. Our market will react after that big push in upside. So than 4 minutes left before the market that candle close. So starting to exhaust a little bit. So in that case, I'm just gonna adjust my fib towards this swing. So this is where I should be. I'm adjusting my fib here from that previous high here. That current high that is being created off of that candle. So less than 3 minutes. Right. So push it right now. Less than 2 minutes. Less than a minute, guys. Less than a minute. So we'll see exactly what's going to happen here after that candle close. So we did adjust our fib here. It was frequency here at that swing that we thought it would create, but then that 9:30 candle just came in and just the market here on one side. Currently, there's no news, anything like that. $145. So we are up here. We'll see exactly what that 9:45 candle. It did open here, so we'll see exactly if it wants to push a little bit more. But I think they're already exhausted here, so should start to trace the downside, starting to do multiple sell candles, but that's what I'm expecting. But it's really rare that you're gonna have multiple big candles like this in consecutive uh, consecutive consecutively. So not expecting to have much push in the upside here for now. Once again, we did the adjustment here on the fib. So we had the fib here on that swing that was starting to be created before 9:30, but then we had a big candle going up. So that's purely manipulation here done at that point. So now still bearish here on NASDAQ. So waiting for those setups here to be confirmed. And that fib adjustment that I just let me hold on. So we may have like two bearish candle here that will engulf this big bullish candle that was created here. So we'll wait and see. G50. Get something here. So here it didn't went towards broken that previous high that was created here on that 9:30 candle. So most likely they're done taking liquidity at the upside. Should be going down right now. Once again, guys, if you like this live, make sure to like and subscribe. Doing those analysis here each and every day at New York session, 9 a.m. So pre-market, and then we wait for market open, and we're there for about 30 minutes after market open, and get a good idea exactly of what I'm looking, how I analyze the market specifically. Right? So make sure to tune in on the next live here. That'll be on tomorrow, Thursday, and New York session, 9 a.m. We're gonna do it all over again. So we're just gonna wait to see exactly if that candle will engulf the sell buy candle. Like I said, it could fill it up for within two candles to go down or one candle. There you go. Like I said, pure manipulation, guys. You see it? Pure manipulation. Yeah. So yeah, for new, there's a red foldy at 10, but it's only Chairman Powell that will be testifying uh, with Congress. So it's not an actual big news impact. We had the same thing yesterday, and it didn't do anything. So So I wouldn't consider that as an actual news, but as you see here, Nasdaq, that's clear manipulation. That's exactly what I was expecting, guys. So big push up, and then we have a big sell off here right now. So I was expecting to have two candles to cover that big push, but it took it in one candle. So we're still we're still we are still in that 15-minute candle, so we still have 8 minutes left. So in about basically in 7 minutes, it did that. All right, so big manipulation, guys. That's pure manipulation, guys. That's crazy, 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 crazy. Especially on Nasdaq, on S&P 500, starting to give a sell here, but not US30 was already going down before that move from Nasdaq. So We may have a continuation of the downside for German 40, but most of the moves were already done since London, Leon. So if you're taking that trade, be careful, guys. Be careful specifically because it may start to reverse. But we do have still some leeway in the downside to go a little bit lower, so it may play out. All right, so just monitor that and be careful. All right, so have 2 minutes left here before next candle here. So and we're going to close out the session. So we'll see exactly how that candle will close. So it did do a thin bar. So we'll see exactly a sell candle here closing out lower. That will make sense. Exactly. Yeah. So it could continue going down here. So like I said, just monitor that carefully. Uh, Most of the moves were done here at London, but we may have a continuation here in the downside in regards to German 40. All right. So that's perfect. Great. So we'll close it out now, guys. So thank you so much for being on this live. We'll do another session here tomorrow, same time, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, for another session here with your host, 3D FX. And we're going to analyze the market here like we do each and every session and answer all the questions and concerning regards to trading. And I'll be there here to help you out on that. So that being said, guys, I wish you a wonderful day and we'll catch on tomorrow.